Oh, right, hello there, people. Am I late? No, not really. Rhodes, you beat me too. I was literally just going to say people or Rhodes. You know? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. In fact, well, I still can't tell from my stream manager and stuff being extremely delayed, but let me just check out those messages you sent me. My apologies for not getting back to you on that. I didn't realise time was flying, plus when you sent them I was actually having a nap. So once I woke up again I played a bit more Hades, and then yeah, once I closed it down to start setting up I was like, oh, I better reply to that and then quickly respond on the other doobry. Actually, hold on. Why am I making this more difficult for myself? Shift tab, there we go. I know how to steam. Right, 300 messages. Yeah, let me have them. There. Oh no, apparently I'm looking at someone else. There we go. It's an amazing single player story driven over. Scheme at the moment. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna say. Oh, it sounds really bad. Like, although I appreciate donations, I don't want it to be like taking the piss or anything like that. If you know what I mean. Old man nap, lol. Yeah, to be fair, I was napping for like years ago anyway, man. It's a thing. But dude, yeah, if you was to gift it to me, then yeah, absolutely, I would play it. That's the. It's not just called Horizon, is it? Is it Horizon New Dawn? I think. Yeah, I mean that game does interest me, definitely, especially as we was talking about it last time. But yeah, obviously, as you can tell, it can only really be played once I get the new PC. By the way, Zero Dawn, that's the one. Yeah, did you get to check out the specs? I could put the full specs up on the Discord. So, Rickwood had a little gander, and he was impressed, which is great. I showed another one of my friends. He was also impressed, and apparently he's quite a techie guy. So, it looks like thumbs up all around. Like, well, I say that, the only thing missing is the Wi-Fi, right? Wish I could nap. I can't sleep. It's both a blessing and a curse, though. That's the thing. I mean, fair enough if you're not getting enough sleep. That's another issue. But if you nap, it kind of makes you a bit... What's the word? Funny for like it depends when you nap as well, you know. Oh, dude, when I was on some medication a while back, it made me just so tired, and I just had to nap, and it happened something like twice, maybe even 3 times a day, and that really threw me off. Like, but then again, medication isn't exactly the highlight of anyone's life in the first place, is it? So, one step at a time. One step at a time, indeed, man. One step at a time, indeed. Oh. Apparently there is a second viewer. I don't know if there's any more. So welcome. I suppose before I start, well, Rhodes and whoever else is in the chat, besides not napping, how have you been? Like, what have you been up to? Have you been up to much for the Easter weekend? Had anything planned with the new lockdown restrictions kind of lifted or in effect? You know what I mean? 6 in a garden, blah 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 blah. Oh, excuse me for eating, by the way. So when I say I was in a rush, I mean literally I was in a rush. I need to cook something to eat, otherwise I'd be dead this stream. Just playing Age of Empires, going on a hike tomorrow, and haircut Monday. Dude, I need to sort out a trim myself, man. This hair is kind of getting a bit ridiculous when it comes in front of the eyes. The only time it doesn't is when I'm streaming for some strange reason. Anything else, cooking, sleeping, rolling over, having a conversation with someone, yeah, just gets in the way constantly. Solid plan, man. Solid plan. Haircut Monday. So, wait a minute. Are they open on the Easter Monday? I didn't think many people... I suppose it's one of those funny bank holidays, isn't it, maybe? Okay. Okay. Shall we have a little bit of a play and see what's going on? What did we do then? So we did a mission... You know, I can't even remember what we did last time. Oh! I've just remembered. Bear with me, because of course, some of these, what's it called, viewer rewards don't apply. I didn't even have the time to change these. So, yeah, no Yu-Gi-Oh! Dum 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 dum. I actually need to change the order of this. There we go. One of these days I'll have everything sorted. Disable, 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 disable. There we go. I'll check, hydrate. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can really apply for Othercide. That's the problem, other than the name changes, really, because one wrong move... I mean, it's kind of the same with Darkest Dungeon, except there are slight other mechanics you can use to try and beat the level, whereas Othercide is kind of very linear, so I'm a bit hesitant to put any viewer rewards on for that. Turks will be open. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, man. Oh, yeah. I wonder when my my guys will be open. Okay, available synapses 2. Survival, possible. I'm really trying to get a bit... Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, yeah, northwest. How much? Oh, we don't really have a lot. Okay. We're going to do the hunt on impossible. And see how we get on. How is it that I feel like I've forgotten this game? Oh, it's because of the birthday stream, isn't it?
This prison.
Of course, yeah, that's why it feels all so lost on me. Ah, dearie, dearie me. I'm wondering if we'll actually get through this game before the new PC comes through.
Again.
I would imagine so, maybe? Maybe not. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, we need to get this guy sorted straight off the bat. Excellent. Do we have another? Not really. But I think we can pelt him with our Soul Slinger, so that is not too bad. Oh. Hello. Oh gosh, there's so many of these. These are honestly a pain in the arse. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, right, we are going to have to move up here, certainly. And I think even... Nah. Okay. It's fine. We'll just move here. That's okay. Right, are we in shooting range? Good. Otherwise that would have been horrific. Beautiful stuff.
No mercy.
I'm really confused about what to do here, honestly. Try going over here? No. I don't want to. Okay, fine, whatever. And there we go. Just realised how cold my food is going to get at this rate. What weird movement. Oh, by the way, Rhodes, what was that about your name being Russian in the Discord? That I didn't expect off of you. You got some family background? I think someone was saying you were coming... you were everywhere. Either that or that was your own words anyway. Who's this one? Alright, okay. Will we do any damage here? Ah! Oh no, wait, that's not the one that was armoured.
Exquisite.
Never mind. I thought I was on to something there.
Memories once locked away
Missed
from
that.
us.
What did you say? Oh, it was about your name being Russian or from Russia. Like, I remember that appearing somewhere. Have you got a bit of history there, or was it just that the parents liked it? Oh, that's rough. Okay, we'll do... Actually, what if we just do mowing? 864 damage in a tile. Nah, let's just do reaping. Oh no, Deadly Dance, that was the one. Nope, lol. Made up. I thought that was a bit of a weird one. Like, well, you fooled me. Whether that was to be expected or not, anyone's guess. As you know, I'm quite naive in this sort of field. I'm a little bit confused here about what to do. Okay, so if our Spirit Haste her, and then we move over here, so we're out of reach. No, we're not. Crap. Okay, never mind. So probably going to take a little bit of damage with her, unfortunately.
I revel in her strength. Memories once locked away from us.
That's not too bad. Nah, screw it. We are going to do that. And hopefully we can lightning... Ah, no, we don't want a lightning strike anyway, because he will hurt us a lot. So let's go around the long way over there. Excellent. Beautiful stuff. Done. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. How you doing? How's the Easter weekend shaping up? What's with the shocked face, Rhodes? Someone else in chat besides yourself?
Memories once locked away from us.
332. That is not good. Let's just shuffle on over here. That'll be fine. Oh good, didn't come all the way for some strange reason. Ah, 0 damage. Lovely. There's no point doing that either. Maybe we could do it for Blanche. Maybe? Yeah, go on then, let's do it for Blanche. Good time. I've been trying to play Outriders, but the servers are failing all over the shop. How you been? Oof, that hurts. I know of another friend who's playing Outriders. Is it the full game that's out now? Or is it still in demo? I didn't hear anything bad from his end, but at the same time, if it's a new release, then there's always bugs. Problem is with the multiplayer, you don't want the server being one of the things to fail, right? So, yeah. But other than that, my end, I'm doing alright, dude. I'm doing alright. Can't wait for my new PC. That's going to come on the 4th of May, if not sooner, hopefully. So, that's going to be very exciting. Finally have things in better graphics, even things like this, even if it's a black and white game, you know. Yeah, super excited for that. That's my big thing at the moment. I can't remember if you were in the stream or not, but I was a year older as well from the birthday stream I had. So, getting on in life, dude. Getting on in life. That's still a pain. Okay, right. What we're going to do then. Let's move over here. Do the imbued blade over here, and that should finish, in theory. I was just saying as well, Matt, that with this game, it seems like forever since I've played it. And I totally forgot that because of the birthday stream, I didn't play this game, so I've forgotten my characters, what they've got, where I'm at. It's all a bit of a mess. We need to sort this guy out, really. Okay, if we go here. Yeah, let's go there. Going to do a bit of a double hit. Oh, that did actually a lot of damage. And then finish off with a deadly dance. Beautiful stuff. Hey, Student R, man. Yeah, game out on Thursday and servers dropping about 7 PM each day. Ouch. Exciting stuff with the PC and the B-Day. Indeed, man, indeed. You know, it's all kind of falling together nicely. Not getting older, obviously. But, yeah, and you know what? Maybe I'll even get Outriders at some point. Probably when it's not broken. By the sounds of things, though, I've got a lot to catch up on. There's Risk of Rain, the possibility of... what's it called? Horizon New Dawn. Just my general games to play in good graphics and whatnot. So it's all going on, dude. It's all going on. It's been good so far, Student R. Not really been getting up to much. Saw a couple of friends yesterday. Oh, that reminds me, Student R. I will be in Watford tomorrow. I'll message you about it. But yeah, it's like one of my free days to just try and sort stuff out. So I'm going to come down, going to see the family. Oof, that's rough. And yeah, let me know when you're free and I'll come by. There's possibly Paula as well, although she's feeling a bit funny at the moment, so she might or might not appear.
Striking.
Forgive my ignorance. What's the combo? Ah! Well, Othercide for the first half. Darkest Dungeon for the second half of the stream. Pow pow, Fusin. Pow pow. How are you doing? That's literally the only combo I can do when I put 2 games in one. No mods, no nothing like that. Standard stuff, dude. Standard stuff. How have you been anyway, man? How is Easter treating you? Oh, that's rough. Yeah, that is really rough. Oh dear. Okay, let's move here. Maybe we can... oh no, he's got all that stuff going on. Okay, fine. Let's do that. Should probably see what these things are, right? Plague Doctor. What else? Plague Butcher. And Plague Butcher. Excellent stuff. More things to armour up from that guy. Let's go just over here, just out of the way. Okay, let me know your timings since you're in with the fam. We're free after 4 PM. Go for a walk tonight. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Combos playing a lane game followed by a decent game. It's called the B-Man sub. The B-Man wombo combo, dude. You love Othercide. I know you do. Deep down in your heart. I mean, you detested Frog Detective over Othercide, so there's got to be a little glimmer of hope in your heart there, man. Oh, maybe we will be able to kill him. Oh, just nice.
Impressive.
Can we actually get rid of this guy? That would be nice, because we don't want armour everywhere. That hurts a bit. That really hurts.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. And with those legs, those limbs.
Okay, let's just put her over there. End turn. B-R-U-C-E. That can only mean one thing. Rickwood is here. How you doing, Paul? How you doing? I like the message you sent me as well earlier. It will literally be that, where I'll literally be bathing in the glory of my new PC. Not even have solitaire on the screen. Just be enjoying Windows. Are you kidding me? Yeah, enjoying Windows loading up easily, loading up a game easily, rendering videos in good time rather than hours on end. Oh man, it's going to be glorious. This and the Frog game have little entertainment value to me, but get it if it appeals to other people. All about Disney NES game collection. Speaking of which, Student R, that might be something I can't upload to my YouTube channel. So I was excited to download the DuckTales stream from here and put it up, but I noticed there was a block of like a block that was muted from Twitch, and it's like, yeah, this part's copyrighted, and it's like a minute long, maybe 2 minute long section of the first level, and I don't get it. Everything else is fine. It's just that particular bit they've muted, and it's bloody annoying. So I don't want to upload something that's rubbish on the YouTube channel. So there's DuckTales might have to die with the Twitch stream, unfortunately. Glad to know you're not bad, dude. Glad to know you're not bad, Rickwood man. When is your new PC coming? 4th of May, if not sooner, hopefully. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, let's do this. That'd be nice. Chip and Dale on your YouTube channel though. Indeed, yeah, absolutely. Which is what surprised me. I thought if the Disney thing was a copyrighted thing that anyone had any trouble with, then it would just block out like all of the Ms. DuckTales music, or you know, any of the Disney Afternoon Collection game. But no, it's just that weird portion, which is even repeated elsewhere through the stream. That's, yeah, a pain. So I don't know what to do about that, man. I really don't know what to do about it.
Impressive.
Let's do Blanche, why not? Beautiful stuff. Just cut the first bit. No. Yeah, kind of. Kind of not the first bit, kind of not. It's like in the middle of the level, and it's a bit that I died on and repeated, and then that bit was unmuted later. Very weird. I don't know what Twitch's decision is with that. There is still DuckTales 2 due a playthrough by yourself. Indeed, indeed there is. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten, along with the rest of the Disney collection. What are you going to tout then though, dude? I suppose Shovel Knight and the KFC dating simulator. May the 4th. Oh my gosh, Rickwood, yeah, you've just... I didn't actually think of it that way. I guess it's just destined then, isn't it? Like A New Hope. How weird is that? Oh, that is funny. Ooh, no, that's good. You ordered from Dell, used Quidco, yeah? Oh, yeah. I used, what's it called? What's that place where you rent everything? Yeah. So every piece is rented. I've got to pay a monthly charge for it, and if I don't, then I've got to give it back. Nah, obviously not. It's a place that builds a laptop called the Box. Oh, sorry, that builds a computer called the Box, and and they also test it as well to make sure it runs right, and they build it all together. I could build it myself, but I just can't be bothered this time around, honestly. So yeah, that's what's happening. It should just work. You know, like Todd Howard says, it just works. Right, let's go over here. Do the imbued blade, and that should finish him off. Is it Star Wars PC? Oh, Rickwood. New Hope. Definitely not the Force Strikes Back, because there was no Force in my original compute to begin with. DuckTales music is banging. Behave yourself. Too much for YouTube to handle. It's not even that, it's Twitch. And Twitch only did that one portion. Literally, the first level went on for about, what, 10 minutes, I think? And it's like 2 minutes of it that it cut. Yeah, very, very weird. After NES games, then Shovel Knight would be cool. I started playing King Knight campaign estate. Oh, dude, that was the character I've been waiting for. I know it's been out for a little bit. But, yeah, it's... I mean, King Knight is just so cool. Yes, he's the easiest boss to kind of deal with, but oh man, he's something else. He's something else. I love how he just prances around in the boss battle as well. Oh, did I go behind cover? I think I did. Yeah, there we go. End turn. Okay, how much it cost overall out of interest? Oh, there we go. So came to the lovely total of just shy of £3,100. So it was chunky, definitely very chunky, but the type of gear that's inside there is going to last me a ridiculously long time, like stupid long time. Oh please, yep, there we go. So yeah, bearing in mind this computer lasted me 10 years. I hope this one lasts me
away from us.
maybe till I retire, if not until I'm dead. We'll see what happens with technology in the future, but yeah, it's got some good stuff in it, really good stuff.
His creed promises closer to fulfilling our purpose. No matter what, we will find our own.
I forgot how she talks over herself, kind of weird.
Another threat has come to an end. This time.
King Knight has the same mechanics as Wario Land on the Game Boy. Oh, dude! I'd be so up for that. Is he all about eating the gherkins and getting powered up? 3K, big investment. Super big investment, man. But not only does it mean I can play things right, but it will take, well, maybe not quite like that, but rendering videos would be super quick. Like at the moment, when I render a video, it could take anywhere from an hour to, I mean, if I'm having to split a Twitch stream up, it could take up to 3 hours to render a video. So I literally can't use my computer for anything because it's just thinking constantly in the background. And again, once I get it, that's it. There's no more money being pumped into it. That's literally it. So I'm quite excited for it. Quite excited. This first PC I think cost me £700, like getting all the parts separately and putting it together. So yeah, compared to that, definitely a huge investment. But dude, it's for the people. Well, no, it's for me, but also for the people. I mean, with the shoulder barge attack. Oh, I see. Does he break blocks? I'm literally just going to compare him to the Wario Land game. I absolutely loved that on the Game Boy. That was called Super Mario Land 3 Wario Land, wasn't it, I think? So good, picking up all the treasure. Man, I'm getting more excited about that now than the King Knight campaign. Right, let's... I mean, we've got enough to actually germinate some daughters now, so for those of you that want to use channel points to name a daughter, as long as it's not something ridiculously inappropriate, I'm looking at you, Student R, then put in your bids now. Oh yeah, first of all, what did she have going on? Killer of nightmare creatures, none of nightmare creatures, blah blah blah. On support around the feet. Oh. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Give life to our
Good on you, B-Man. Fine to treat yourself, and if you're committed to streaming, worthwhile in long time investing in super high spec PC. Indeed, dude. Indeed. And like you say, it's not often I treat myself, and something like this, it's a hell of a treat. So I really, yeah. You know, I mean, you know a lot of the stuff I've been going through. So have something like that coming to me, it's just nice to take my mind off things, you know. And yeah, streaming, I'm definitely going to make it a permanent thing. Like, I'm surprised I've kept the schedule that I have so far. Super surprised. I mean, Paula's been very supportive of it as well, which has pushed me to continue doing it. And of course, you know, having, you know, the viewers in and, you know, chatting and I don't even know where to begin with that. But, you know, I wouldn't have even thought of creating a Discord server if it wasn't for the viewers as well. Getting to know some of you guys. It's not just about playing games. It's a society, you know. I do enjoy streaming. Absolutely. I enjoy chatting to you guys too. Student R, you haven't used your channel points yet. There is a caveat. It's not. It's cheap. It's cheap. Good investment, to be fair. Spent a lot of time on the PC and you're a gamer. Can't go wrong. Indeed, dude. Indeed. I think that's the other thing. It won't be just for streaming. Well, admittedly, a lot of the spec inside it will be for the streaming and the gaming and the rendering of things. But I'd be more inclined to use my PC for other stuff as well, especially while things are going on in the background. So, again, developing the Discord, maybe trying other avenues of promoting the Twitch channel also, other ways to communicate with you guys also. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I could be doing in the background, and I'll be excited for it. Yeah. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. 3 days a week is fine. Don't do more. Yeah, you're right, Student. I think it's completely fine. I don't want to burn myself out, and I also don't want to annoy Paula by spending more time streaming than with her. So but no, you know, you got to know when your limits are. And you guys seem alright with 3 nights a week as well. So yeah, super happy. It just works out all around, doesn't it? Saving channel points so I can spam swords on on your Tuesday night. Damn it, Student R. Speaking of which, although I didn't look back at the last stream yet, I think there is a delay.
Guide her well.
So you know when you said, "Oh, you played that you played swords and I attacked," and I was confused because I was doing my attacks before it appeared on the chat on my side. And then I remembered you said previously that I attacked with swords, and I was like, wait, no I haven't. Like, this is turn 1, this is turn 2, this is turn 3. So actually I think there is a little delay between using the channel rewards. So I don't want to just say play it early, but if you know that I'm going to be winning, well, I don't want to say that because that was a pain in the arse just doing one particular duel for the whole 2 hours. God damn it. But you know what I mean. Try and play it a bit earlier if you think it'll be a bit more inconvenient. Mental power. Rickwood. It will be a mental power porn machine. I mean, yes, in theory I could use it for that as well. Yeah. I can't argue with your logic, Rickwood. There was a delay for definite. You seem to get messages on your side up to 20 seconds later, it seems. Is that the carrot cake killing you? No, it's actually it was a bit of rice stuck in my throat after reading Rickwood's message. In theory. Yes, in theory, Rickwood, in theory. You know, there was another carrot cake made, actually. And there was even more filling put in it this time. So, yeah, I was super happy with that. That was... Oh, I had some of it today, I had some of it yesterday. Carrot cake is the future.
Now,
absolutely.
Unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Right, let's do... Enemies pushing each other. You know, yeah, go on then. Let's do Shield Bash. Maybe... I haven't really used Shield Bash before, but I think that'd be nice. I still prefer Saving Grace. Okay, right. I'm just going to spam some
Give life to our
daughters then. Confirm. I think I need to get 4 of them for the next mission.
Unleash her on any who stand
I
in
played
her
swords
way.
earlier to attempt to preempting you attacking direct life points. Throw the cake away. No. Uh-oh. Road, Rickwood, Messenger. Is there the Rick Road Alliance going on? Gain initiative boost of 30 each time an ally is attacked. No. Because we don't want to be attacked, period, do we? So... 35 initiative units for each incoming attack. Yeah, again, I don't want to be attacked, so... There we go. And besides, Deadly Dance steals...
Give life to our daughters.
Totally forgotten. Steals armour anyway.
Please.
Right, he's right. Dump the carrot cake and eat normal types of desserts like mochi. Dude, I would love to try... Have I tried mochi before? I don't think I have. Yeah, that'd be good, man. One of my lifelong things is to go to Japan, and mochi is up there, along with the proper buns with the fillings and stuff. Oh, dude, can't wait, can't wait. Eventually. Vicky made chocolate cake earlier. You can keep that abomination. I think your chocolate cake can do with more carrots, though. It sounds like it's lacking in that vitamin A there. Either that or apples, I hear, are quite good for vitamin A, I think. Maybe. Actually, you're quite the cook, aren't you, Rickwood? From what I remember. I'm sure you can whip up a carrot cake that would be to your liking and everyone else's.
Any who stand in her way.
Let's do that. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. Okay, cool. Let's do that outstanding mission then. Get mochi from Oriental City in Edgeware, bruh. Oriental City? Didn't that place die? Yeah, has it actually got any better, Student R? I remember it was... Well, it's got to be, what, a decade? Yeah, maybe even 15 years ago since we went there? Like, together, anyway. Why have I only got 3? Oh, I didn't do the Blade Master, did I? I'm assuming it's got better if you're hyping up. Last time I remember going there, the eating there was okay-ish, and the arcade was questionable. But I'm assuming there is something that you're fond of there. But you know, outside of the pandemic, obviously.
Give life to our daughters.
Hey, I can make nice stuff, so carrot cake is a no-go. Yeah, but you can make a nice carrot cake.
Guide her well.
You could even just take the carrot out if you want. You know, just have everything else. I mean, the carrot just... You don't even taste the carrot. It's just there. You know?
Now, unleash her on any who stand in
It
her way.
reopened. Ah, it's called Bang Bang Food Court or something now. Is it still that same spot? Which... Yeah, because it was that open area where you can order the buffet from whatever piece, isn't it? Like, have they actually done anything with it, or have they literally just, you know, slapped another name on it and said, cool, it's new, done? Man, all this talk about Edgeware lately, Student R. You know, the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament that we used to go to with the Air Raid Siren and the solid gold car. Oriental City. Man, Baskins and Robbins back in the day was amazing. Since I've been to Italy, I don't think Baskins and Robbins are going to be the same if ever I eat there again. But damn, that was something. Didn't matter you know, what season it was, even if it was winter. Would love to have that ice cream. Just it was amazing. Right on the right outside the where the Trotters tournament was. Oh, it was perfect, absolutely perfect.
Daughters.
And then eating in the Burger King as well straight after the tournament. Those employees must have loved us coming in, just taking up all the tables and then dueling and not paying anything. Oh, I just realised, what kind of thing have I bumped into?
Sinner.
Huh. Countdown. Oh, it's an escape, I guess. Yeah, it must be. No Sega arcade. Oh, Sega arcades. Oh, that sucks, dude. Bang Bang Food Court. Sounds like a good Saturday night. Yeah, that's the after hours stuff. It's I'm going to assume that's brothel. After eating Kung Pao, you get Kung Pao. And is that what you get after the night as well? Bit of, you know, I don't even want to say it. Just the, are you left with a memory after the Kung Pao Kung Pao? Is it a new disease called Kung Pao also? 20, that will do. Okay, we're going to get rid of this guy straight away. So stealing. Boom. Oh, apparently that triggered some enemies. But it's fine. Deadly Dance. Boom. Yeah, we can't have him running amok. Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh, right, so you mean a fight club, not a brothel. Unless brothels now have a new meaning. Who have we got here? So... You know what, we could just put Spirit Haste on her, actually. And then move forward a little bit, why not? By the way, Student R, have you picked up anything else to play now? I know you said Phoenix Rising had a bit of controversy about it. So yeah, are you doing Resident Evil 4 or something else? Or have you even had time to play? And on that same front actually, Matt, what are you playing then? If Outriders is being a pain in the backside, are you planning on playing a different game? Or are you just going to stick with it and see what happens? Yeah, we'll just leave it here. I should have probably sidestepped and then did the imbued blade, but whatever, whatever. Okay, she's going to go over there. And end the turn. Oh, I didn't realise that guy was there as well. Huh. Okay, hopefully he's not going to be too much of an issue. Oh. Ah, no, she doesn't have the... Is it really going to be an issue if I do the... Nah, well, whatever. I'll just do it. We can burst for the moment.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Providence. How about... Maybe hope? Maybe
Memories
do say...
once locked away from us.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do that. And then pray that nothing goes after her, as we used boost quite early. Oh, how much is that? 17. So if we do... Hold on. it's just going to be flanking. Okay. So if we do this, and do a lovely 1,900. Yep, that's it. Done. Oof, beautiful.
Impressive.
And then just end the turn.
Another terror to haunt us.
Should I steal his armor?
They want to trap us here.
What's this? Curse therapist. Is it worth stealing his armor? Whatever, it's fine. The reaping, boom.
Ooh. Only a devil would block our holy sacrament. With those legs.
Beautiful stuff.
Those lips.
Okay, we're just gonna end her turn there. So what else is coming? So we've got another lava. Oh, that sucks. A plague guard. And an infected. Ugh. That is not good. So, yeah, go on then. Let's put her there. That's fine. End turn.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
It's looking really ropey over here. Saying that though, we can move a little bit. Is that again infected? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah. Yeah, fine, it's whatever. Go over here. And then just end the turn. Cool. Okay, not great. Good, Providence is going to be fine there.
Flesh is its canvas.
Oh good, the lava is missed. So... But then again, we do get to go again if... 27... Now you know what, we are going to risk it a little bit. 469, what about you? What'd you do? There's nothing. Okay, fine, slam. Liquid, Discord, oh god. So you're saying Messenger, you're saying Discord. What on earth are you guys planning? End the turn. Okay, so we want to be able to spirit haste, perhaps. I don't know. That sucks. Okay, fine. Let's just pelt. It's chunky, or maybe my character isn't that powerful. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the more likely cause. Nothing. Don't worry, Bruce. We are completely trustworthy people. Yeah, you say, as you say, get Rick-rolled, and then you either use your channel points to do something, or you clip something inappropriate. Yeah, I trust you guys completely. With my life, even. With my life. That's going to... it's going to do a little bit. Okay, cool. And then... do a lightning strike over here. Yeah, screw it. Let's use up all our points.
Flawless.
Slash...
Memories once locked away from us.
and just move a bit closer. There you go, intern, it's fine.
Only a
Good man,
devil
as you should.
will
Smart
block
Bruce,
our
1000
holy
IQ play.
sacrament. Those legs,
Questionable.
those
But yeah, I mean, what can go wrong, right? How much is it?
Memories
393.
once locked away from us.
I hope it's not something carrot cake related. Or
Foolish,
maybe
my
you guys
fears.
are working on a carrot cake. Yeah, actually I've got my faith in you. Speaking of
Will the
which, Matt,
poor
I don't
one's
think... Oh,
suffering never end.
scavenger. I'll finish that question in a moment. Scavenger, scavenger, scavenger. What about you? Scavenger? This is questionable. So, hold on. Okay, yeah, so... Huh. Counting is not my strong suit. Okay, fine. I guess we could just pray that this hits these guys that are going to generate. Carrot cake booms. Explosive carrots. Now that would be an interesting cake. I don't know why. I just had the sudden thought of like popping candy in there. Ugh. Does... I don't think popping candy goes in any carrot cake though. Not carrot cake, any cake period, does it? That'd be interesting if it does. Let's put it on hope. And then we'll move forward just a little bit. Or maybe you guys are talking about explosive carrots for, you know, the general public. That could be quite interesting. Oh yes, that fits nicely. Oh, really? Yeah, these scavengers are going to be a pain in the backside. Oh god, yeah, she's not even going to get a turn against the scavengers. How far did they... They go quite far as well. Oh, well, this is all we can actually do. I mean, she's got a bit of armour, so... Oh god, no, don't give armour. Our exit's coming soon, though. Move that there and hope for the best. In turn.
Striking.
Okay, so we could do that.
Memories
Which would
once
kill.
locked away from us.
Or we could just go straight into the deadly dance. Which one is this? It's that one. So maybe if we do... Yeah, still not going to hit. This could be interesting. Okay, if we do that...
Impressive.
How far can she go again? Yeah, she could practically hit everyone. That's not great. Huh. Or we just wait for the exit. That might be the play, I think. Ah, it's up there. Alright then. armour. There we go, not bad. Stealing that armour was good. Okay. So there's enemies that are going to spawn up here. How about we do Spirit Round? Or sorry, Spirit Haste. Because it's going to travel kind of far. Put him back there. End the turn. I could do Shadow Round, but I really don't think it's worth it. Oh. Yeah, these scavengers are going to be a pain, so let's do that. And then just simply end the turn. Okay, right, so Lightning Strike you.
A bitter victory.
Ooh, Imbued Blade would be good there. Although I would get sneak attacked or backstabbed. That's the only problem. So we are simply going to maybe sidestep over here. Now, what's the point? Ah, guys, this is kind of tricky actually. Let's just sidestep here. End turn. I know the exits appeared, but
Followers of his twisted creed.
this is still just a little bit awkward.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Okay, cool. So, if we do Deadly Dance, nope, we need to do Reaping. Okay, yep, fine. Or, sorry, we need to do Mow.
I pray for your
Good.
redemption.
Even with the armour, that has helped out.
Come into my arms and repent your
Hunter and
wicked
Hunter.
ways.
I mean, we can kind of take them. We can just build up experience, actually. Yeah, let's do it. Before it gets too crazy. And in fact, there's only... Hold on. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Okay. But then we've got 4 people, so this isn't too bad. So, Spirit Haste on you, Providence. And then we'll just move her up a little bit over there. Where are these hunters coming from? Oh, one right on top of the exit. Fine. We are going to keep her here? Or could the Blade Master... Yeah, Blade Master could deal with that, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's put Shield Bearer up here just in case. And then Providence. So... you're going to come over here. How much are you? 12. I hope that can actually finish this guy. I mean, we've got Doocy just in case.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Oh, interesting. Oh, excellent. Okay, so if we just move a little bit over here, and then just a little backstab, just a little one. In fact, you know what? Let's just deal with that. Excellent.
A bitter victory. Memories once
18.
locked away from us.
So, you know what? I mean, how far can this thing move? Not very. And it's going to leap. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh dear, that's not enough. Zone hurt. Armor lost 30, 195. Oh, okay, that could be worse. Oh. That's pretty bad. Okay, this hunter's going to be pretty crazy if we don't deal with it. Can I even get to it there? Let's try it. And then move over here and end the turn. Okay, we haven't done too badly here. We're getting some armor back.
Impressive.
Hope. And any infected can still, or infested rather, can still do things. Thing is, it's only a small pain in the backside, so actually we'll just let it do its thing.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Good, 0 HP. What's this then? Hunter and Hunter. Good, we're going to polish this one off, it seems. Shot.
Impressive.
Don't really want to do an unnecessary spirit haste.
Memories once locked away from us.
So we'll just do that. Okay. Do that. Oh, still not within lightning
once
strike
locked
range.
away from us.
That's going to be a pain. Whatever. And then... yeah, slash. And you know what? Yeah, we're going to move her over here so that when the shield bearer comes, we're good. Okay, Hunter and Hunter. Yeah, this is going to be fine. In turn. I'm actually contemplating whether to go straight into Darkest Dungeon after this, because this was one long old level.
I revel in her strength.
Or maybe I should do one more level. Because this one is just crazy where I've gone all the way to the end of the rescue mission. Not rescue. Survival mission. As opposed to just exiting when possible. Lovely stuff. Oh, can we actually finish something off? Excellent.
Impressive.
Go on, you can do it. You can do it, Bill. Oh, what's that?
Memories
Like 2
once
HP?
locked away
5?
from us.
Brilliant. That's fine. Done.
No mercy.
Thing is, it was worthwhile going through all of that because we need to just prepare our daughters as much as possible.
Once locked away from us.
Some traits, not bad, not bad.
His creed promises strength. No matter what, we will find our own.
Okay.
Though the danger passes, we must prepare for the next.
Oh, that's good. Yep, just as well. One with the sword, beautiful. One with the shield. Yep, so a lot of one with the everything there. And nightmare creatures is always a good buff to have. What remembrances do you?
Remember.
Ah, yes, we were saving this lot, weren't we? All daughters gain 30%. I mean, that would be good, but we want to save it. We want to save it. Okay. Next day, rest and prepare.
Time slips by.
Rhodes, what's with the shocked face? What is with the shocked face? Has your plan come to fruition? Ah, don't you want to know? I would love to know, Rhodes. I would love to know. Oh, God. There you go, double hydration there. Oh, lovely. I don't want to tempt fate, but the hydrations have actually calmed down, which worries me a little bit. Whether you're going to save the points for something else. What mission do we have? Is it going to be an easy one? Hard, ritual? You know what? I think what we're going to do... Let's prep up some of these normal things, and then we'll start with Darkest Dungeon. Or maybe I should just do Darkest Dungeon now. Increase damage of skill by 20%. Now we want the actual units. Yeah, by 100. That will do nicely, thank you. Yeah, we'll just add some little things then. Yeah, by 100. Yep, you can have that as well. And then where's the other Soul Slinger? End Sturgeon, of course. Back. We've only got 820 points left. We need you to make some more entertaining ones. So building points. Oh god. Is there a limit to the amount of hydrates that we can do? Yes. Absolutely. None that makes me feel like last time. That you did that awful, well, I say your awful thing to me. I agreed to the donation, but you know what I mean. Oh. Looks like maybe only our... Whoops. We're only going to have enough to do this anyway. And then, yeah, we'll just get on to Darkest Dungeon, I think. Really feeling like a Darkest Dungeon kind of mood. Excellent. And you know what? Do we have something here like slam? Target acts 5 initiative. Only 5? Ah, whatever. We'll leave that be for now then. We'll leave that be for now. Okay. Don't you me, Rhodes. Don't you me. So, let's quit to main menu. Just make sure that actually saves. I'm going to do just a little bit of editing on the Twitch channel stuff. Oh, I didn't get round to doing pictures for them, which really sucks. I really like the pictures of the Yu-Gi-Oh ones that I was able to do. I thought they were really funky.